here. Pretty good walnut I cut yesterday. I left the top on it because where it fell, whoops, out there in that ditch. Tough, they're resilient. Well, that's got this side of the creek and the farm all wrapped up. So tomorrow or Saturday, I haven't made up my mind yet which day, possibly Sunday, maybe all three, I'll come back up here and I'll move the skidder about 3 miles to the southwest here as the crow flies, to another farm that the same family owns. A little better walnut over there. That's actually where all the better trees on their farms are, is on that little place over there, and they just grow up a little ditch. As you can see here, some of these trees weren't bad. We can kind of do a little walk through. Tall, that's the one thing they did have going for them. Tall trees, not super big. See, we could pick out problems on them all day long. Of course, obvious. But yeah, there's that chinkapin oak. It's not a bad tree at all, bad log. It's the first one of those I've cut in quite some time. That's the first wood that I've cut that hasn't been brown in quite some time. Yeah, just a batch of lumber. Nothing spectacular in here, just a set of logs, but like a little TG Shepherd, I love them every one. I sure do. Didn't trim that one up. I should probably fire myself. This one here's got a little size to it. Actually, this whole drag here had a little footage to it. It's actually a pretty decent log there on top. That's a double there. Yeah, just logs in this ugly old thing. I debated on whether to even cut this or not. I really did, because I actually cut into it yesterday. Of course, my saw plunged right in. I was like, man, it was in a terrible spot anyway. But I was like, you know, it ain't gonna get any better, and I might as well cut this thing. So I cut it, and there will be a little bit in it, but not a lot, obviously. And then this ugly thing here, I didn't think it'd be worth a darn. It looked awful. And it actually cut off pretty good at the stump. Now, when we go to work it up, it might be a different story. This thing, I had to cut above an old fence. There's wire growing in that one. So, yeah, like I said, just a set of logs. Nothing spectacular. Enjoy today's video, everybody. I'm tired. It's not even that late in the day. It's 2:30, somewhere in there. So finished up relatively early. I was hoping we were going to get to cut a couple of good trees right on the north property line. And the neighbors got some really good walnut over there. I spied with my little eyes. But they are not interested in cutting them. Not only are they not interested in cutting them, the two trees in question we couldn't cut because to get them, we were going to have to get on just a little corner of their property, and like I was going to mow down some little saplings, and there was no other way to get through there, and they put the kibosh to that. They said no damaging of the trees of any kind. So I'm not even going to ask them if they want to sell any timber. I kind of already know the answer, but we know it's there. It's always fun to look at regardless. So I'm going to head in. Like I said, tomorrow, there's a good chance I'll come up here and move this. I don't know. It kind of depends on what my evening looks like. We've got a few things possibly going on. But for sure this weekend, we're going to try to take advantage of this nice weather. It's like up in the 70s today. December 2nd, it's in the 70s. It's not even right to be logging in this kind of weather in December. Anyway, guys, we'll see you later. Working our way down the creek to some of the easier trees to cut, I guess. Things that aren't just such a hassle to get to. I don't know if they're any easier, but you don't have near the vines, the old fence, or anything like that. So Dad's got a big one cut there. I got a pretty good one cut here. I had to cut another really good one right there. Kenny's got drug out there, and I'm hung up here, so I'm just gonna wait, catch a little breather while he gets that one out, then he can pick this top up off my saw there, and we can go back to trimming this up. We're not too bad, just bad enough. But like I said, it kind of gives me a chance to get a breather in. Some pretty good trees down this little creek. A lot of people have been asking us how we like that 648H. Put it lightly, we really like it. Oh boy. There we go, a little traction. Yeah, I really like the dual arch. Now this isn't our first dual arch skidder. It isn't our first 648 skidder. We've had both 648s and dual arch machines before, but this is our first H model. But yeah, we really do like that skidder. It's a good machine. I talked to some guys that run those before we bought it, asked them what they thought about their H's, and a lot of those guys said that they're going to try to run theirs for 30,000 hours, if not more. So that ought to tell you what you need to know about them right there. What we're going to do here is when Kenny gets done cleaning that treetop up, I've got all that tree cut out, just a little bit on this back side holding just to release it. So as you can see here, it's not in a good place. The roots are exposed on the back side. It was kind of tricky cutting a lot of it, but if I let it go, it's going to fall down off in that creek. So what we'll do is I'm going to have Kenny back up here, and we're just going to go ahead and hook a choker to it now. Then when it falls, he can just pull it right on up. Just like that. If I had my tripod, my good tripod, that is my diesel truck, we could do a little better filming, but all my filming equipment's pretty much in my F550, which has been down for 4 weeks now. Go Ford. Probably my last Ford truck. Not so much because of the truck, I love the truck, but it's because of a certain dealership in Clinton, Missouri that worked on it first. And then just the way Ford is with it in general. Now here's something I haven't cut in a while. Chinkapin. Pretty close to a white oak. I'm sure most of you know what a chinkapin oak is, but it's about like a white oak. It sells for white oak prices. This one got a lot of stump worm and mineral in it. It looked pretty good standing. There's a few more here, but they're kind of big and rough. This other one over here's got a squirrel hole in it. We'll let it go. There's a few good northern reds here, but no problem with some of the stuff up here. I don't have anywhere to go with it. A lot of that native, what I call native wood. A lot of your oaks, your hickories, ash, stuff like that. In this part of the world, sawmills are few and far between. And that's a problem. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.